I always think of the black sheep as a beautiful, shining beacon of hope and light to shed light on this toxic situation.
Welcome to the Secret Life Podcast. Tell me your secret. I'll tell you mine.
Sometimes you have to go through the darkness to reach the light. That's what I did. After 12 years of recovery in sex and love addiction, I finally found my soulmate, myself. Please join me in my novel, Secret Life of a Hollywood Sex and Love Addict, a 4-time bestseller on Amazon. It's a brutal, honest, raw, gnarly ride, but hilarious at the same time. Check it out now on Amazon. Welcome to Secret Life Podcast. I'm Brianne Davis-Gant. Today I'm pulling back the curtains of all kinds of human secrets. We'll hear about what people are hiding from themselves or others. You know those deep, dark secrets you probably want to take to your grave? Or those lighter, funnier secrets that are just plain embarrassing? Join me each week as we take a deep dive into one subject matter, exploring the how, what, when, where, and why of it all. Get ready for a more focused, more revealing journey of the human experience. This is Secret Life, and I'm excited for you to join the ride. Today, we are talking about, dun dun dun, the black sheep of the dysfunctional family. Black sheeps, bravo! Bravo if you are the black sheep of a family. Welcome to the club. I am the black sheep of my family. I am the one that makes all the chaos in the family, supposedly. But truly, what is the black sheep? Let's define it for everybody. The black sheep is a person who is seen as different and often marginalized, misunderstood, or rejected by their relatives, the person in the family of origin that is ostracized, put aside. This can stem from different values, beliefs, life choices, and the rest of the family system. In some cases, the black sheep also functions as the family scapegoat. They are blamed for the family problems and used to project unwanted traits onto. So this is the person, I believe, normally when a family comes to me and says, here's this child that's difficult. Here's this person that's difficult. And I always think, they're the black sheep. They're the ones that are shining light onto this family system. Because when a difficult family member or the child that is difficult, they are usually the ones screaming, this family is fucked up. And I'm like, the black sheep is here to show light on this dysfunctional family system. And you can look at it in different ways. You know, children that are difficult, aka considered difficult, I don't think are difficult. They just can't function in this toxic family system. They can't function in this toxic environment, especially if parents bring me their child. I think, what is wrong with you fucking parents? Not this child, what is wrong with you? Because something within you have not created a safe boundary place for this child, or your values are fucked up for this child. So I always think of the black sheep as a beautiful, shining beacon of hope and light to shed light on this toxic situation. Okay, so characteristics of the black sheep, different values and beliefs. Black sheep often hold different values, beliefs, or interests that set them apart from the family. And I see this a lot in Southern families, the most, or society families, when they branch out and have their own systems and beliefs. They are misunderstood and rejected. They feel misunderstood, ignored, rejected due to their differences. So if they are gay, or if it's a conservative family, liberal, or just have a different set of thoughts, anything, they will literally be rejected, will not get inheritance, will be pushed aside, any of that, scapegoated. They are to blame for the family issues. Everything negative is projected onto them. And I always think, why are you putting so much energy into this child, this person, this thing, because the energy you're giving is negative. Where's the positive energy? Because when this negative energy and like, they are such a problem, it's like you are scapegoating this child so badly. Emotionally intense. They may be more sensitive, curious, emotionally intense than other family members. Usually the scapegoat is called, you're too sensitive. If I hear that one more time, I swear to God, I will scream. There is nothing as being you're too sensitive. No, you just are very connected to your emotions. And when someone in your family does something, makes a joke at your expense, says something rude or passive aggressive, you are sensitive to that. Feel alienated. They feel sad, lonely, alienated, and inferior because usually they are pushed aside. And that is hard to take when you are pushed aside in a family dynamic that doesn't accept you. They are the most difficult person. But here's the thing, they are usually honest. And they usually thrive later in life. And I want to help the black sheep know they will thrive because they are a beacon of hope. They are a beacon of truth. They will literally bring it all to the surface, bring this trauma all to the surface. So again, being the black sheep is a good thing, even if you don't fit the mold. They isolate themselves. They marginalize themselves. They rebel. They don't conform. They're misunderstood. They feel judged. They're independent thinkers. They're scapegoaters. They're emotionally distant from their family, and they don't fit into the mold. And all of that, when you're younger, sounds horrific, and it's made to sound horrific. But if I took all those characteristics and put them as an adult, those are fucking good characteristics. Those are independent thinkers. Those are creators. Those are outside of the box thinkers, that they don't go along with what society wants them to believe. And that's why if black sheeps are given the place to heal and a safe place to be heard and not pushed down, these people thrive. They can thrive. So don't feel bad if you're the black sheep. You become truth tellers, because you become the amazingly creative, weird, funny, outgoing, interesting truth seekers of the world. And we need more of those. So this term did come from, just so you know, that there's a bunch of white sheep that all do the same thing. And white sheep's wool cannot be dyed black. It cannot be dyed black. And it came when there was one black sheep, because to get black wool, it has to come from the black sheep. So it's like this unique characteristic that a white sheep's wool cannot be dyed black. So historically, that this different is actually seen as valuable, but society wants to deem it as less valuable, but it is valuable. And being a scapegoat is a role in a family member that is blamed, targeted for emotional distress. And a black sheep I want you to look at is a standout role, and it's significant because you can heal the family if you allow yourself to heal yourself. And that's the hope I want to give you, because as a black sheep in my family, and I'm wearing all black today, boop, 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 I healed myself, and in my healing, it bled through my family. My sister then healed. My mom then looked at herself and healed parts of herself. My dad, not that much. No. So it doesn't go to every family member, but the dynamic, I'll even say, between my mom and my sister and I, we don't triangulate anymore. We don't talk bad about each other. We don't gossip about each other. If my sister and I argue, we don't get my mom involved. We don't do those behaviors because it was unhealthy. All that shit stopped. And so if you heal yourself, black sheep, if you heal those wounds that were given to you by family, you then heal usually the family itself. You like cleanse some of the toxicity. And so it's a gift. You just got to accept the gift. It feels like a gift of shit, but it's a gift of beauty. So here are the signs. Again, I'm going to read them so you can hear me. You are challenged and questioned about everything. These are the 10 quick signs of being a black sheep. You are challenged and questioned about everything. You may have given up your religion. You're not close to any family member. You took an unusual career path. You don't have anything in common with the family. You're a horror show in the family full of saints, and you're incredibly successful. You're usually the last person invited. Your family has low expectations of you, and you're looked for role models beyond your family. So you look outside for your actual role models. That is black sheep material 101. So there is hope. There is healing. And how you do that is you look at what's holding you back to get to your authentic true self, the toxicity of your family that put on you, doing therapy, doing trauma work, getting the voices of your family out of your head, letting go of the toxic patterns with those family members, letting go of toxic family members that gaslight, bully you, make you feel bad about yourself, cutting those ties, taking distance, even gray rocking if you need to, especially if you have a narcissistic parent. And then you heal yourself to then see if you want to bring them back in your life. Because the black sheep can live happily ever after. And here is a beautiful thing I want to leave you with. Here we go. They called you the black sheep, not because you were wrong, but because you were different. See it as a golden ticket to freedom. While the herd followed the path without question, you pause. There must be another way. The black sheep doesn't blend in, not because they can't, because they won't. They've seen too many cliffs disguised as tradition, too many traps cloaked in light, too many cages called normal. So they stepped out, alone maybe, but awake. To every black sheep out there, you are the quiet revolution, the shift in the pattern, the wild note in the course. You do not fit in. You are born to stand out and lead forward. Forever, a free spirit. So, to all my black sheep out there, you are not alone. We are many, and we are all here to heal, to be in freedom, and to heal trauma and wounds so that the toxicity doesn't carry on to the next generation. So heal your soul. Do not partake in that old way. And know you are a warrior and you can move forward, and beauty and grace and freedom and your wild, kooky, lovely self. So thank you for listening, and I hope this helped any black sheep out there that is lost and feeling alone. Thank you for listening to Secret Life Podcast. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Send me your notes on any topic to secretlifepodcast@icloud.com. Until next time. Thanks again for listening to the show. Please subscribe, rate, share, or send me a note at secretlifepodcast.com. And if you like to check out my book, head over to secretlifenovel.com or Amazon to pick up a copy for yourself or someone you love. Thanks again. See you soon.